Hi, this is Artifacts of Mars, and this is Disclosure, coming to you from the sunny plains of western New York State. Today we're going to look at Curiosity Sol 108 Rate mastcam. 3 pictures. This is the first one. I probably won't make any artifact models for this photo. I'm just going to talk about what I'm seeing here. Maybe 1 or 2 artifact models with the other 2 photos. Okay, on the left, see the green pin there. Right above it is a very strange little object. There's kind of a hooded thing there. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Kind of a hooded thing there, and there's a little platform. Kind of looks like a plant. Little platform looks like a plant leaf, and I'm seeing evidence to support that. So what we probably have here is some sort of a broadleaf plant. I don't think it's an artifact, though. And it certainly isn't a rock. It's on the odd side. I would say it might be like a hooded flower like you see in some flowering plants here on Earth. That would be my guess. Okay. We're going to move right along because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one picture. I have other pictures to do. Yellow pin. Kind of a frog head looking type thing right here. Don't know if it's artifact, a life form, or just an odd rock formation. In the gray box with that one. Finally, this is the best one of the photo. Here we have this thing that sticks up. Looks like a pipe. And it goes across and possibly another pipe down. That one's a little bit tougher. And to explain, it obviously sticks up because it casts a shadow. So there we have a good artifact. It looks like some sort of a pipe artifact sticking up. I could do a model for that. I'm still looking it over, but I don't think I will. And take a look at just to the right of the yellow pin again. There's an odd formation, looks like an artifact. In particular, there's a lot of little things in this photo that don't add up. Little things sticking out of the ground. Probably plants. So this is an interesting photo. I can't make a whole lot of stuff out on it, but I found this one to be rather interesting, and probably won't do any artifact models for it, but there's definitely some anomalies here that, of course, never get talked about in the press. That's photo number 1. We'll go to the second photo. Hold on, please. Okay, located right above the yellow pin. It's kind of a box-like artifact. It's kind of far away, to be honest with you, far away from the camera. So I can't be certain on what I'm seeing here. This is another one for the gray box. Probably won't do an artifact model for it. Mostly just a box. And I don't know why I would even bother with it. Other than just point out, doesn't look right, looks hollow. I don't believe it's natural. None of the other pins actually points at anything. I just left them from the last time. Just that one. And there's some interesting stuff up on the hill. Nothing I can really make out. Possibly shacks. Some boulders. Not a big deal on this one. We'll go to the third and final photo. Alright. From left to right, this is the third photo. Left pin looks... There's something that looks almost like a hollowed out half a jar or something. And just above the green pin. Very odd looking thing. I think I spent a lot of time on it, and it's definitely artificial. No question about that. And we're going to move over. Right above the yellow pin is an object. My artifact model doesn't really show any of the tapering. It looks basically like a box with a lid on it. Maybe something on the bottom too. And I did make an artifact for it. We're going to take a look at that right now. Most of these objects in these three photos are kind of in my gray box. You can see it. There's one on the left that... Okay, sorry about that. My screen capture program ran out. So I had to tend to that. My artifact model, I'll show you again, really doesn't do it justice. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because I'm not certain about it. This one on the left, kind of like a little lid on it. And the original looks almost like a peaked little roof. I can't tell for sure. That's the basic thing though. You see the other artifact model, one I'm about to do on the other side. These ones really aren't all that clear. That's why I'm just going to show them real quick and call it a day on this. Above the red pin is the object that I'm seeing. I would ignore this one except for one little issue. It looks like it has a pipe coming out of the side. That much I can't ignore that. And I'll show you the model that I made for it. Shows the pipe coming out of the side. It doesn't look hollow, this hollow in the photo, but I just made this real quick to illustrate it because I wanted to show. Basically, it's got pipe coming out of the side, and that's the thing that attracted me to it. If it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have paid any attention. I don't know if it's round like this and hollow pipe-wise, but there is pipe or something coming out of the side. That doesn't happen in nature. That's really what I'm excited about in this one. It's not the rest of it, but it's pipe that's coming out of the side, so I don't really care about the rest of the shape. It just doesn't happen in nature, so that is not natural. It is an artifact of some kind. You see this hollow circular shape above the green pin. I'm going to move the green pin over. We're going to take one quick look at another object I'm not going to do a model for. Well, as usual, Second Life is being uncooperative. But if you can see this thing, tell you what, we'll look right above the blue arrow, and I'll put this down. That's my sound of my phone pinging, and it's right on the edge here. Oop. I'm looking right above the blue arrow. I see an object that almost looks helmet shaped. It's right on the edge. It's right to the left of the hollow circular artifact. It may well be. I think it's one of those vent hoods that I've been seeing all these times. It does not look natural. Rocks usually aren't that type of shape. Could be natural, but I doubt it. But that's the basic thing. That's the last one. It's a very strange object. And you need to realize that you're not being told the truth by your governments. Especially not the United States governments. Some governments in the world seem to kind of admit to this stuff, especially the Russian government. They don't have any problem with it, but the United States government hides like a child and doesn't want to admit that there are artifacts and structures on that planet. That's the basic thing right there. You have to understand, you're not being told the truth. I'm going to say this again and again. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. I'm looking at world events and this country's events. This country is falling apart fast, so I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to do this. I thought I'd get at least one video off this week, and we'll see. Maybe we can get the borders closed and get some kind of sanity going. I don't want to get into the politics of the thing, but we're in a lot of trouble, folks. This is why I've been doing less and less of this. So I'm looking at our situation and just cringing. That's basic thing. Kind of a helmet looking type thing. Or maybe it's one of those vent hoods. I really can't tell. So that's about it for today. Not being told the truth. These are artifacts. They don't look like rocks. And you need to wake up. Spread the word. The word's being spread. And seeing from all over the world, these different people are telling the story of the Martian artifacts. And I'm really encouraged. But I don't know if we're going to wind up blowing ourselves up. This is the thing. Hope not. This is Artifacts of Mars. Thanks for watching.